Hi, guys, and welcome to Story Time with Rick. Today, story. Check it out. What do you think it's got to do with? I've got all these lovely candy hearts behind me. Oh, you know what they remind me of? Valentine's Day. And I know Valentine's Day is February 14th. And yes, check it out. It's Pete again. I've had requests for Pete. People like Pete. I like Pete. So let's see what Pete's up to today. This is Pete the Cat. Valentine's Day is cool. Wow. It was the day before Valentine's Day, and Pete was riding his skateboard home when he saw his friend Callie. She was holding a, a big red heart that said, Love, love. Have you finished your Valentine's Day cards? Asked Callie. No, Valentine's Day is not cool, Pete said. Oh, Pete, Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday. It's a day to tell people how special they are to you, Callie insisted. Pete, Pete skated on, but something in the back of his mind told him that Callie might be right. Do you guys think Callie's right? I don't know. Maybe. I like Valentine's Day. Why don't we see? By the time Pete got home, he had decided that Callie was right about Valentine's Day. So he he got out his pencils, paper, crayons, and markers and sat down at the kitchen table. Pete first started to work on a card for his friend Larry. Pete made several cards with big red hearts, but he was not happy with his work. I think he did a good job, but he was not happy. Pete wanted to make the perfect cards for every cat in his class. I'll never get all these cards done in time, Pete told his mom. Pete's mom smiled. Just do your best, she said. Just tell Larry why he is cool. There is something cool about every cat. Whoa. That's got to be the same with people too, right? There's something cool about everybody. We got the Pete got back to work. He thought hard about what was cool about Larry. To Larry, Happy Valentine's Day from Pete. Perfect, Pete said. Oh. After that, it didn't take Pete long to make cards for all the boys to Josh. What did he put on Josh's? What is that? Did you say a soccer ball? Yeah. How about to Trey? What's this? Oh, that's a guitar. To Rob? Oh, that's a cool car. How about to John? Do you know what John's is? A piano. Then Pete made special cards for all the girls and wrote Love Pete on each one. And of course, he made the biggest heart-shaped card for his mom. Oh, that's nice. Can't forget about your mom. The next day, Pete and Callie waited for the bus together. I decided you were right. Valentine's Day is cool. That's awesome, Callie said. By, by the way, I am having a Valentine's Day party at my house after school if you want to come. You know, they got their lunches. The bus pulled up then, and Pete and Callie got on. Mr. Ted, the bus driver, smiled and said, Good morning. But as soon as they were in their seats, Pete put his head in his paws. What's wrong? Callie asked. What do you guys think is wrong with Pete? Oh no, he seems upset. I forgot to make a card for Mr. Ted, he cried. Then Pete thought, but I can make him an awesome card before we get to school. Pete pulled out a piece of paper and colored pencils from his backpack. He began to draw. Happy Valentine's Day! Thanks. Thanks for picking us up every day for school, Pete and Callie said as they handed Mr. Ted his Valentine. Thank you, Mr. Ted told them. You just made my day. What about Mrs. Gold, the crossing guard? We need to make her a Valentine too, Pete practically shouted. Let's do it, said Callie. Let's make Valentine's cards for everyone. Pete and Callie got super busy making cards for everyone, up to Mrs. Gold, the crossing guard. Happy Valentine's Day to who's this? Oh, the police. Happy Valentine's Day. Look, who wears that kind of hat? Huh? A fireman. Happy Valentine's Day. To read? After school, Pete went to Callie's party. He rang the doorbell and then he froze. Uh-oh. What's wrong with Pete? He's frozen. Callie opened the door, only to find her friend in a panic. Oh no, what do you think is wrong with Pete? What's wrong, Pete? I forgot something very important, Pete admitted. What? Callie asked. I just realized I forgot to make a card for you, Pete said. That's okay, Pete. Cards are just a way of showing you care. Hanging out with you, that's way better than any card. What a good idea. Hanging out, spending time. Oh, this is the best Valentine's Day ever. And happy Valentine's Day to you. Love, Pete. Oh, I would just like to say thank you. Thank you for spending this Valentine's Day listening to my book. And, you know, Valentine's Day only comes once a year. And I feel that, one, for me personally, I need to tell the people that I care about more than just once. So I want to tell you this. Thank you for coming to story time. And it makes me feel great knowing that you've come. So drop the thumbs up or a comment below. That is great. And I'll see you next week. I hope this helped you decide that Valentine's Day is cool.